the YouTuber. Those who subscribe survive.
What is up, guys? This is the ZeusTuber, and today I have a Walking Dead video for you guys, and this one is a reviewer requested topic, and he requested it a while ago, and to be honest, I totally forgot to do it when I wanted to, and when he, around the time frame he asked, and I totally forget what your name was, but if you're going to watch this, you'll know who you are. Thank you for the topic, and I apologize that I am forgetting. But he wanted me to do a Dwight versus Daryl video. For those of you who are not comic book readers and have not read the graphic novels which the Walking Dead TV show is based upon, I'll give you a little breakdown here. Dwight is a character first introduced in issue 98 of The Walking Dead and is a member of the Saviors who has a half-burnt face due to Negan, the leader of the Saviors. And we've all talked about Negan before. Before I continue, this will contain spoilers from the comic book and possibly the show. So if you're not into that kind of thing, then I would click away now. We'll leave a like, hit that subscribe button. Also, Dwight wields a crossbow, which is similar to Daryl, and has been used to kill many zombies, including, another spoiler alert, last chance, to kill Sergeant Abraham Ford. It was revealed in issue 108 that Dwight is the husband of Sherry. After Negan's fall, Dwight is the current leader of the Saviors. Pre-apocalypse, little is known about Dwight's life before the outbreak, or his time joining the Saviors. It is presumed that he has some sort of experience of crossbows because of his proficiency in wielding a weapon and his displayed ability to make a clear and accurate shot. So that is all we really know about Dwight. We know he's kind of helping the Rick and gang in the show, which is pretty cool. But we're yet to see the end to his story arc or that kind of thing. So yeah, let's move on to Daryl. Now, Daryl Dixon, for those of you Walking Dead noobs out there, is one of the main protagonists and survivors of the zombie apocalypse in AMC's The Walking Dead. He is younger brother to Merle Dixon. Daryl is an expert at hunting, tracking, and navigating. Due to his survival skills, Rick Grimes values him as an important member of the group. Following the deaths of Ed and Sophia Peltier, Daryl has developed a close bond with fellow survivor Carol Peltier. He later formed a brief bond with fellow survivor Beth Green. His weapon of choice, like Dwight, is the crossbow. Daryl is often volatile, but is still significantly more level-headed and rational than his older brother Merle Dixon. Despite usually acting distant, Daryl has shown on numerous occasions to be caring and selfless. As an experienced tracker and hunter, he is deadly accurate with his Horton Scout HD 125 crossbow. He is also very highly skilled with various firearms and knives. He has taken a prominent role in safeguarding the members of his group. Rick was trusting Daryl completely in the end of the second season, and in the third season has replaced Shane as Rick's right-hand man. Although he is shown to be a lone wolf in the group early on in the series, he has started to integrate himself more with everyone, particularly in his friendship with Rick and his growing relationship with Carol. By the end of the third season, he is well-liked and respected by the entire group. Now, that being said, comparing the two, in my opinion, I believe Daryl is a better survivor, better character, just better everything than Dwight. Now, a lot of people, the fan base for Daryl is massive. He's easily the most liked character on the show. Yeah, I know the show is not about him. I'm not a big fanboy where it's like, oh, Daryl dies, we'll riot, or I'll stop watching. I'll keep watching until the show's last final episode ever. So I'm not worried about that. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have their opinions on whether or not they like the comic book characters or the show characters. I personally am a massive fan of the comics, and I think they're very well done. I really enjoy them. They're my favorite comics I've ever read. But I just feel like even if they're not as well done as in the comic, the TV show, just in my opinion, I don't know, I'm more immersed or connected to the characters in the show. I don't know, I care more about them in the show, because on the comic, like, yeah, you know, you got Rick and you have Andrea, Michonne, and Carl, and, you know, they get intense, and you're, like, flipping through pages like, oh my god, don't die, but I feel like I get more of that kind of tense feeling about the characters in the show, probably just because it's more visual, and I can it's more immersive because, you know, it's a TV show. It's better than just flipping through pages. But that not to take anything away from the comics. Comics are great, and if not better. So, in most cases, and plus Daryl's just a better character at this point than Dwight. Dwight, you know, he's kind of the grunt for Negan. Yeah, they gave him a little bit of backstory, how he doesn't really like Negan, how Negan burned his face, and he has a wife, and yada yada yada. But he's not as likable as Daryl. Just from a character standpoint, Daryl wins. As far as a survivor in the apocalypse, once again, I'm gonna have to say Daryl for a number of reasons. We know that they're both highly skilled with the crossbow. They're they're badasses. They're tough guys. They're both a little bit rough around the edges. But Daryl has the fighting spirit on his, or Daryl, not the fighting spirit, they both have fighting spirit, what am I saying? Daryl has the survival skills, I think. The hunting, the tracking, the navigating, that kind of stuff. He's got that on his side. Plus, it's Daryl, you know. Daryl beats everyone every time, except for Rick. Rick beats everyone every time. No, I'm going to choke on my words, that one. Rick gets his ass beat very often in the show, as you guys probably know. I want to know what you guys think between Dwight and Daryl. Personally, I think Daryl is a better character, better survivor, better everything. But then again, I am kind of I did watch the show first, so I'm kind of biased towards the show. Although the comics are great, if not better, in certain situations. You know, the show and the comic, they both have their ups and downs. But we get through it, right? We're fans. Yeah. Okay. That's about it. Any channel updates for you guys? Nope. I think we're good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to rate, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. I hope to see some of you at Walker StalkerCon Boston coming up in June 13th through 15th. I did buy a photo op of Norman Reedus, so I'm pretty psyched about that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later.